Hello there, and welcome to another episode of BION Sounds. As promised, the time has arrived where I'm stripping down my old pedal board so I can sell at least part of it. I am gonna try to keep a few things here and there. I might do like a bass rig or something like that, or like a small pedal board where I can keep the OCD is one of my favorite pedals and they're not super expensive in the market. I might keep the steel string as well because I really enjoy the combination of these two pedals. And maybe the dark side, the Quartermaster, I'm really thinking about maybe keeping it as well. And the little dual. All the rest basically is pretty much going. I'm not a very wah guy. I bought it because, you know, sometimes you need here and there. I might keep the Polytune as well just in case, so I can do like a smaller pedal board, just, you know, with a few pedals, a few nice overdrives and whatnot, fuzz. But, you know, all the rest is going, so I'll work a little bit, take all those out, and I'll take some pictures and post them for sale. So I thought, since I'm doing this, why not invite you guys to, you know, be part of it. Okay, so little tool in hand so we can disconnect everything. I'll start disconnecting the cables and taking them out as, you know, as randomly as possible. The idea here is not to make it precise, it's just to do it. By the way, if you want to see what this pedal board used to do, I have a video and I'll link the video down below so you guys can watch it if you guys want to. But yeah, this pedal board was truly amazing. It just won't work for me as, you know, as good anymore, and I'm not gonna take this thing around anyways. So, you know, everything comes to an end in life, and we have to be thankful that some things come to an end because new things come along. So, beautiful. For some of the pedals here, I put the locking system, the very, very fancy hard ones, and these things are hard to take out. So, you know, the Timeline and the Mobius have these that I know. I don't know if anything else here have those, but these are the way to go. If you're trying to find a decent locking system, this is it for sure. I wonder that this image is not gonna be the most steady image that I have from up there. Something tells me. Okay, Quartermaster out. Just push all the cables down. We're gonna flip this afterwards and just remove everything from the bottom. See, these ones are the regular ones. These are easy. Trace me when I want to. It's funny, it took me so long to put this pedal board together for me to just like, you know what? I don't need it anymore, thank you. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys are feeling the same way towards these, you know, this new technology. It's, I know, don't kill me for saying it, but I know it's not the same thing, but these pedal boards are so heavy, and taking it anywhere, it's just like almost impossible. Of course, I went with the biggest thing that I could buy at a time, and, you know, it took me a few years to fill it up and make sure that everything was there. But, you know, connection-wise, and I mean, it's such a headache. Now, what you can do with a Quad Cortex, again, I know it's not the same thing, but, come on, close enough. It's like 90% of the sound, and to be honest with you, 90% of the sound is more than fine for me. At least for me. If you're a professional musician and you gig and you have, I mean, not only gig, but you have to be like a studio kind of person. Like, hey, I record professionally at studios every single day. Definitely have your pedals. Now, you're just like me having fun at home, go have fun. Stop worrying about the other 10-ish%. By the way, the Dark Side is one of my favorite pedals. I am not a fan of fuzz. I had two fuzzes that I actually enjoyed. One was the Germanium Jimi Hendrix, the red one. But that one was really, really amazing. Tiny, small fuzz pedal, sounds amazing. And this one is another one. This one is the second one that I really, really enjoyed. I actually bought these once and I sold it. And I bought it again because I was like, you know what? I miss having this pedal. So this one is probably one of the ones that I'm gonna save. Ooh. They're not, oh, they are, but they're in a different orientation. Nice. Cool. Just make sure that we throw everything to the other side. I did plenty of mods to this thing as well. Like I cut the side because it used to make the same, it used to do the same, you know, round area here on this side. So I cut it off. This, I think it just continued, but I needed a little bit more space. So I cut it as well. Hopefully I'll get to sell this thing to somebody that is gonna use. Because this is, it's a pretty, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty amazing pedal board, but it is kind of gigantic. Okay, I'm trying to just throw everything down there so I can cut all the zip ties that are on this side. One and two and three and four. This one's already done. This one's done now. And then the last one right there. cool. See, almost there. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is that these things are pretty handy, and I love the way that they have the little locking things on them. So I'm gonna steal both of them because I have two in here. I'm gonna steal that and I'm gonna put them here somewhere so I can use them later, because the volume pedal that I have there, which I'm using as an expression pedal, is sticking out of the actual board. So I'm probably gonna use that board for the bass rig that I'm building with the, with the pedals that I'm saving. But then I am probably gonna buy a bigger pedal board so I can put that rig there. And maybe what I want to do is that as soon as I sell some of these, I will probably buy a wireless system. So, I can avoid having a lot of cables and issues and headaches that way. I think that's going to be a good way to go. And I already saw somebody selling one used around here. So, as soon as we sell something, I might contact the guy if he still has it. If not, we'll find another one. All right, that was a fast one, see? Now we have a pedal board that we need to clean. So selling a few pedals, I'm gonna throw them in the bench and take some nice pictures to post them for sale. And that's it. Thank you for sticking around and enjoying this, lovely time with me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.